This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Wednesday, May 16th, 2018. The title of this rant is Paul Ryan, the Blue Eyed Beelzebub, discounts all Catholic teaching to show his hatred for brown people. Now, Paul Ryan is the Speaker of the House, so he brings all bills up to the floor. He claims that he's a very good Catholic, but I think it was like 7 or 8 months ago, the betrayer of trust got rid of DACA, which was Deferred Action on Childhood Arrivals. He says he wanted a bill passed that he would sign. And everyone knew that if a bill came to the floor of the House of Representatives, it would get signed. That bill has never come forward. Now, the betrayer of trust has changed his tune quite a bit, but again, an overwhelming majority, I believe it's over 80% of Americans want that these people who came here as children to stay. And if it came up for a vote, it would overwhelmingly be approved. And it was predicted that this is what would happen, is that Paul Ryan would not bring this up, that we would not get this. And again, the betrayer of trust has done a lot of damage to it also. Now, there are a number of moderate Republicans, and yes, there are some moderate Republicans, who know that they're going to get hammered in the 2018 midterm election. And they know that from a moral standpoint and from a political standpoint, that this DACA needs to be resolved before the election. So these moderate Republicans have brought up something called a discharge petition. And that basically means if you can get a majority of the signatories to say, we want this bill to be brought up for a vote, it needs to be brought up for a vote. Now, the thinking is if you get 35 Republicans to do it and then all of the Democrats will do it, that'll be enough that's a majority. Now, that's not something what Republicans want. They only want a majority of the majority if they're going to vote for something. So they don't want it. Now, I want to take you back just a number of months or a few years ago. About a year ago. A DACA recipient, a lady, was standing in the audience where Paul Ryan was speaking, and she asked him if he was going to deport her. He gave a little mumbo jumbo, and I'm going to read the last line he said. He said, "You are a nice person who has a great future ahead of you, and I hope your future is here," meaning in the United States of America. And what was that? That was the complete F-word lie. Because what is going on right now is that as these moderate Republicans are doing a moral and decent and politically correct thing, he's exerting all the influence that he has as Speaker of the House, arm twisting people behind the scenes to try to get them not to go for the discharge position. So these Republicans, they're getting killed. They know this is the right and moral thing to do, but this is who let's just say the top people in the GOP are. They're haters. They're haters, and they hate brown people. And this has got to stop. And these are the things that are going on behind the scenes that would be a big deal. Like I said, most Americans would vote for this. But the betrayer of trust has so much crap going on up top. We're not looking at this, and we need to look at this, and we need to get and help all DACA recipients.